As we grow, we face many difficulties in life, whether it be loneliness, grief, regret, or purpose. We were all built to face these things and overcome adversity. We live our lives trying to maintain the flame of our existence, whilst the grip of darkness that encompasses us tries to drown us in our own problems. We are tested over and over. Will we be strong enough to break through, or will we falter due to our own self-destruction and succumb to the darkness? We may never be the same, but we are still here. This is Too Long Didn't Play.
Down the midnight walk.
You wake up in a world of clay, surrounded by many eerily creative creations of an imaginative craftsman. They call you the Burnt One, and something is telling you to walk the midnight walk to Moon Mountain and do what you were supposed to do. What that is, you don't know, but in time, it will become clear. On the start of your journey, you see much darkness that gives life to foul creatures that threaten your safety. Without fire in this world, you will surely end up like the inhabitants of the clay world. Sad, cold, scared. You stumble on a clay creature named Potboy. Once lit, he springs to life, burning with the ability to light your path. Making your way to Moon Mountain, you pass through many towns with many of their own stories. Many of their issues differ, but the commonality between them are rooted from the darkness that covers the lands. You'll come to see that all the characters and their issues are metaphors for varying emotional conflicts like I had talked about earlier. There is a sense of relatability and feeling with each chapter that may make you reflect on your own struggles in life. From the misuse of fire in a war where everyone lost, and a misunderstood beast terrorizes the townfolk, to the horrors of a naive girl who just wanted to see the stars one more time, but unknowingly damned her little coal town. Or the great craftsman who built a glorious town and wanted his daughter to rule despite her true calling to be dance, and due to her father's lack of understanding, she was forced to leave, taking the flame in her father's heart. You see, all these people have had problems that never ended with a resolution, becoming their downfall. And for their failures, the light was lost to them, letting darkness wash over them like an ocean shore. Helping these people see the light, though the deed has been done, gives you a sense of hope in dark times. These stories always call back to your own, with everyone commenting on the Potboy that lights your way to the end. You finally make it to Moon Mountain with your little companion, but it is no easy task. The howling winds push you, trying to extinguish your little Potboy's flame, which is symbolic of your own struggles trying to stop out your real life flame, but you both press on. You have heard people tell you through your journey to take care of the Potboy, protect him, and you come to realize that he is not only your guide and friend, but he's also your flame. Being called the Burnt One means you cannot hold your own fire, so he takes that role in your stead, pushing you forward, giving you purpose and emotion. There you are inside the moon itself, with a pale sun waiting to rise up into the sky, banishing the darkness for all to see clearly for the first time. You can't help but feel uneasy, but you shake it off because this has to be done. You are at the end of your journey. You tell your little Potboy to stand under the sun and ignite it. It's so close to its former glory. It just needs one more powerful wave of fire, and then it's done. But you still have to make a choice.
Oh, fuck. Ugh.
Exchange the flame of your Potboy to save everyone from the darkness, or keep him and love him more whilst continuing to coexist with the dark. When you start the game, it lets you know it's pretty big on spatial audio. You have a mechanic where you can close your eyes and listen for your surroundings, like trinkets and monsters. It's used mostly for the many puzzles scattered around in the game. You'll see these glowing eyes that signify you to close your eyes, and things will be revealed to you, like a new path, or the ability to traverse via the wardrobes. Matches and fire are also very important, as they are the heart of not only the story, but the interactivity itself. All around you, you will find a box of matches that are always full and can always be lit. Use them to light candles and illuminate your path, or get the attention of creatures you find. Some enemies will follow the flame to feed on it and can be used to lure them away. Things are made even easier once you make it about 2/4 in and you'll get the matchstick cannon. It holds 3 matchsticks at a time and can be charged to launch the flame to far off candles. It's cool in concept, but I didn't really find myself using it a whole lot except for spots that I couldn't reach, which seemed pretty far and few. Honestly, my favorite thing in this game is the Potboy. He's so cute and lovable, he kind of reminds me of Sackboy in a way. You can point to a location and he moves there and interacts with a lot of objects. He can light candles, use machines like ovens and pipes. I really enjoyed the puzzles that would utilize him in creative ways. The world of the Midnight Walk is entirely made out of arts and crafts and gives you a real sense of the love and care that was put into this game. They made more than 700 clay models and then 3D scanned them into the game. So everything you see is a real thing in the real world. Personally, I'd kill for a little clay Potboy. And every animation is at a lower frame rate to give you a real stop motion feel. The art direction really gives it a cozy horror feeling that would resonate with a lot of Tim Burton stop motion fans. It's really mind blowing how every set piece comes together without skipping a beat. The amount of money shots in this game are incredible, and I'd recommend playing it on the highest settings to feel immersed. I can only imagine what it was like working on a game as visually ambitious as this one. The Midnight Walk is essentially a storybook filled with characters to meet and lessons to be learned. Personally, I really resonated with this story because, like a lot of you, I have things that have happened to me or things that I've done that I still struggle to come to terms with. Some of them leave emotional scars that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. But when we acknowledge the emotions and feelings, we grow as people. We're more emotionally intelligent and are better equipped to face everything head on. This playthrough has been cathartic for me in many ways, and though the perspective of this world differs from my own, I can still relate to the struggles of life. I realize that when we are surrounded by darkness, that we have to walk our own midnight walk.
Once upon a time, some folk on the other side of this and that had the most strange and beautiful dream. I hope that tonight you caught a glimpse of it, and I wish you the levity and grace to smile in the darkest of times and on the way down your midnight walk.